Your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. You didn't need it. Something small and loud already made sure of that. Welcome to the life. You open your eyes and for about 3 seconds, everything is calm. Then it hits you. The list. The site report you need to review before 8. The thing you were supposed to print last night. The fact that somebody is already downstairs, and from the sound of it, they've been up for a while. This is a day in my life as a casual dad, and I want to be honest with you. It's not perfectly structured. It doesn't follow a neat project timeline. But it's mine, and I'm grateful for it. Morning in this house has its own kind of energy. You don't ease into it. You get deployed. First thing I do is hit the kitchen. Coffee, non-negotiable. There's something almost meditative about those first few minutes before the day fully loads. Sometimes I say a quiet word of thanks before anyone else wakes up. Just a moment. It centers me. It has to, because what comes next requires everything. By the time the coffee is poured, the first negotiation of the morning has already started. Not with me, between the kids. About something I will never fully understand. Dad multitasking kicks in immediately. Half my brain is refereeing, the other half is running through the day's job card. Deliverables. Deadlines. The project that needs a technical decision by noon. This is the job. Both jobs. Breakfast happens fast. I'm the kind of person who could engineer a more efficient morning routine. And honestly, I've tried. Mapped it out on a whiteboard once. Actual time blocks. Color-coded. My wife thought it was hilarious. The kids didn't follow it once. Some systems you can't optimize. You just have to live inside them. School drop-off is its own adventure. I've broken boards with my hands, managed teams, reviewed structural drawings, debugged code at midnight. None of that prepares you for the 5 minutes before school when someone can't find a shoe. One shoe. Just the one. You breathe. Thanks to years on the mat, I'm actually decent at. And you find the shoe. You always find the shoe. Drop-off done, I'm in work mode. Technical manager in the engineering space means the day is layered. Things on the schedule and things that weren't. Someone needs a decision. A drawing doesn't add up. A junior needs direction. I enjoy that part. Breaking problems down, building something from nothing. Same reason I'll spend a Saturday with a microcontroller and a set of sensors wiring up something that does exactly one useful thing nobody asked for. It's the process. The build. That's where I live. Somewhere midday, I pick up my phone just to check in at home. Not because anything is wrong, just because that's the anchor. My wife holds a lot down, and I don't take that lightly. Keeping this family steady is not a background task. It's the main project. Afternoon pickup and dad brain comes fully online. The kids hit the car with everything they have left in the tank. Which somehow is still a lot. Dad, can we? Dad, why does? Dad, did you know? I answer everyone. Because the day will come when they stop asking, and I know it. Afternoons sometimes have space for the garage. That's where I decompress. A woodworking cut or a small electronics project. Sensors, a bit of code, curiosity with a soldering iron. The kids wander in and ask what I'm building. I show them. Those are good moments. The kind you don't plan. If there's training, we move. Karate is discipline in the most practical sense. Not about the belt. About showing up when you're tired, being precise when you're frustrated. I carry that into everything. Fatherhood, work, marriage. You don't always get it right, but you show up. You try again. You improve. Supper is an event. Always. Someone has an opinion about the food. Someone has something important to say that apparently could not wait one more minute. The table is loud and real, and I love it more than I usually admit out loud. Bedtime takes as long as it takes. There's water. There's one more thing. There's a question about school that only comes out now at 9 p.m. for some reason. You do the rounds. You say goodnight. You pray with them when they want that. And they often do. That quiet moment before sleep, when everything is honest. I don't rush it. Then the house goes still. You sit down, finally, and the whole day lands on you at once. The things you got right. The things you didn't. The moment you were more short-tempered than you wanted to be. The moment one of them laughed at something you said and caught you off guard. You're not a perfect dad, not a perfect husband or engineer or any of it, but you're present. You're trying. And somewhere in the gap between who you are and who you're becoming, grace fills in the rest. I believe that. On the good days and the hard ones. Same time tomorrow. Same chaos. Same life. Same purpose. That's more than enough.